dogs on the south side, 2 times for the west and the east coast. 1 times for you hoes and the snake shit. Lot of hollow tips getting through the peephole. Fucking sand where they at, they ain't running shit. Too divine intertwined with the beat though. They can't take nothing from me. Look, 1 time for my dogs on the south.
Yo, what's good, Macho Sports
Flex?
It's your boy Sway coming in with the home run.
Yeah, it's your boy coming in with stolen base.
Yeah, it's your boy Zay striking you out with that curveball.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, guys. So MLB today, Mets making some big signings. 2 outfielders, Mark Canha and Starling Marte, the top outfielding prospect out there in free agency. Starling Marte had a spectacular season last year for the A's and the Marlins. Obviously, the Mets had been pushing to get Starling Marte a couple years back when they were trying to trade for him, but they just couldn't get it done. And, so they just obviously waited until he hit free agency, and now they finally got him. The Mets been wanting Starling Marte. They've been needing that outfield help, and now they got Starling Marte and Mark Canha out there. Marte signed for 4 years, $78 million. He's 31, so he'll be playing until he's 35 with the Mets. Pending any, barring any trades or anything like that. Mark Canha got signed for 2 years, and they also signed Eduardo Escobar for 2 years. So that's 3 key signings there. I mean, the Mets looking to make a playoff push next year, maybe.
Nah. But the Rays ended up getting with his name Wander Franco.
Well, they re-signed him to a contract.
Yeah,
that's what they did. Yeah, Wander Franco, man, he's one of their star players over in Tampa. He's obviously Rosarena is one of the reasons that they had a good season. But Wander Franco also, that was interesting signing.
Hey, what do you think about the White Sox taking
Kendall Graveman?
Yeah.
Man, I'm sick, bro. I wanted to keep that guy.
3-year, $24 million. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not.
I like that guy, man.
Got some good money over there, man. I mean, he obviously did real good. He was a reason why our bullpen had that posted that. Well, I think it was like a 1.3 ERA or something like that, bro. I mean, it was good. It was good. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens, man. The Giants also signed the pitcher Anthony Desclafani for 3 years. He's going to be joining Kevin Gausman over there in the starting lineup. Gonna be a good squad next year. The Giants again. They also have Alex Wood over there still. We'll see what happens, man.
Yeah,
and that's a good signing for them.
Steven Matz signing with the Cards. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because he was with the Jays,
Yeah.
and so now I don't know. I think the Cardinals are gonna actually do.
Well, the Cardinals were a wild card team last year. I think the Cardinals have a chance to actually come in and win the division this year.
Cardinals?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I was thinking of the Blue Jays. Yeah, but the Cardinals. Yeah, I think that they're gonna load up.
Yeah, I think so. But Justin Verlander re-signing with the Astros. Everybody thought he was going back to Detroit, and he's actually going to be with the Astros again. He signed a 2-year contract, 2nd-year option. Man, we'll see what happens, man. We're getting Verlander back, guys. You know what I mean? Obviously, Verlander, McCullers in the starting lineup. I'm looking to push to sign another good pitcher because obviously the Mets aren't going to re-sign Marcus Strowman, so I would take Marcus Strowman over in Houston. Honestly, I wanted Noah Syndergaard, but he just signed with the Angels.
Who?
Thor.
Who did?
Thor, Noah Syndergaard. He just signed with the Angels, bro.
They also added Aaron Loop. The Angels. I know, but still.
The Angels needed the pitching. They posted a 4.68 ERA last year. That's obviously terrible. Allowing all those runs, and then obviously Mike Trout was out. Shohei kind of stole the show over in LA. But man, imagine that Shohei, Mike Trout coming back. They got a decent pitcher in Noah Syndergaard. Obviously, rest in peace to Andrew Heaney, but they lost Andrew Heaney to that overdose. Unfortunately, and they needed the starting pitching again. The Angels could be a threat over in the West. Watch out, Astros. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, because that's what I'm starting to see, that the teams in the West. No, hold on. in the American League are really needing their pitchers to step up. I don't know. Like I feel like because we're always over there in the like.
Well,
I feel like the pitchers.
Thor's going to be coming off of Tommy John. He had Tommy John in 2020, so I mean, Thor is going to be a good. I mean, you know, obviously the Mets wish they could have had, you know, Thor and DeGrom over there, but Thor's going to have a good game.
I could be wrong. Maybe this offseason will change things, but I feel like the National League has way better pitching than the American League.
Yeah, that's what
why
it looks
is
like.
that?
Yeah. It looks like the American League is more about hitting.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. They got the Bombers over here.
Does it have to? Because this is the one thing I don't get about baseball. Which one is the one with the designated hitters? You know, because one
the American League.
Yeah, American League.
That's why.
Mm-hmm. They got to have a better pitchers in the sense of, you know, the pitchers have to bat too.
I mean, it was proven in the World Series. The Braves outpitched us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, I don't know.
Braves outpitched us, bro, and they honestly played better defense, bro. To be honest, they played way better defense. I mean, you know.
Yeah. So I would think whoever loads up with all these pitchers this year, I'm gonna say watch out, especially if they're in the American League and they load up with a bunch of pitchers. Watch out for them already. I'm gonna call that.
The Tigers, man, they just signed Eduardo Rodriguez to a 5-year, $77 million contract, man. That's gonna be a guy in the starting rotation behind I forgot what that guy's name is. Casey Mize. Casey Mize was a good starter last year for the Tigers.
And then that goes back to coaching. AJ needs to coach over in this.
Yeah, AJ, man, if you ask me, AJ was a good coach over in Houston. He kept the guys together, you know, kept their heads in the game, made the right calls, made the right decisions, regardless of the whole cheating scandal, man. AJ Hinch was a good manager over in Houston. So we'll see what he does in Detroit, man. I mean, looked pretty decent this year. He just didn't do enough to win the division or make it to playoffs, you know. But
we got some other free agents though that haven't been signed, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of free agents that's still not signed. Like Javier Baez.
yeah, Javi Baez is actually looking to sign with the Tigers.
There you go.
Carlos Correa is still out there too.
Man, Carlos Correa, man, he's crazy, man. I don't know. He might be doing it to stay in Houston. You know what I mean? He's asking for a ridiculous amount of money. He's talking down on Hall of Famers. Carlos, man, I don't know. You know, I don't know if he's doing it on purpose, but you know, that's not the way to get signed, man. You know what I mean? Like going out of your way to call out Derek Jeter, man. You can't call out Captain America, man.
Chris Bryant's still there.
Chris Bryant's still a free agent. You know, Freddie Freeman still hasn't got signed by the Braves, man. Are they going to re-sign him?
Man, you got to get him free back. I thought I saw what's his name. I forgot who it was. Was it the coach or the
Nah,
general?
it was
somebody was like bring Freeman back.
Yeah, it was
The owner?
no.
Nah,
It wasn't a fan, bro. It was one of the players. I think it was Austin Riley, if I'm not mistaken.
He's been there the longest out of every Brave.
Yeah. They want Freddie Freeman back, obviously. Some pitchers are still out there, man. Kevin Gossman, Robbie Ray, still out there. Somehow Robbie Ray needs to get signed by the Astros, man. I want Robbie Ray in Houston. Make it happen, James Click.
What about
Make
Max?
it happen.
What about Mad Max?
Man, Max, I want him, bro, but I don't want to spend that money on Max, to be honest. I really don't. We already have one old pitcher, bro. Why would we get another one?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's 37.
Yeah,
he's good, but man,
I just don't think we should, to be
I
honest.
don't want to chase him. But Cory
Seeger.
Yup.
Corey Seeger.
Shortstop.
Yeah, Marcus Simeon's still a free agent out there. He can play second baseman and shortstop.
The only thing about Seeger is that he be injury prone sometimes. So that's the only thing I gotta say about him. But besides that, I think he'd be a
Trevor
good
Story's also a top free agent out there, top shortstop.
Marcus Simeon still out there?
Yeah, he's still a free agent, man. You know, regardless of him winning Gold Glove and Platinum Glove this season. Granted, he won him for second base, but you know, still, man, I think he's a good two-way player. You know, I mean, he plays two different positions. Good players still out there. You know, guys, if y'all need a shortstop or a second baseman.
There you go, Astros.
He's just a little older, but I mean, man, what's 3 years? Usually these guys are 26, 28, but you get one at 31. He's done it. He's still in good shape. Like, man,
There you go, Astros.
someone's gonna get a steal with this guy. Whoever lands him, he's gonna be mad. I would be pissed. I'm like, man, it took this long for y'all to sign me. Y'all serious?
Yeah.
Did y'all just see me last year?
Yeah.
Y'all tripping. They tripping not signing him already.
But some tier 2 free agents out there. You got Nick Castellanos, an outfielder, age 30. He just posted the best year of his career, man. Had a good season. Had 100 RBIs and a 939 OPS with 34 home runs. He actually opted out of the final 2 years of his $34 million contract.
Would you take Clayton Kershaw at 34?
That one's tough. No. I don't want Clayton Kershaw unless he's a closer. I'll take him as a reliever or as a closer and the only reason I say is because Clayton Kershaw is not clutch in the playoffs.
You know who should bring him in? The Rangers. That's his hometown. If I'm the Rangers, I look at him. He might take a discount. I'll be like, hey, come look over here. Look. We got a house already set up for you.
I mean, it'd be crazy if, all of a sudden the West comes out of nowhere with, all this star pitching, Another free agent out there, Nelson Cruz, designated hitter, man. He's at 41 years old and still bombing the ball out the park.
All he does is hit home runs.
That's
so
all he does.
Whoever
man.
needs a designated hitter, go grab this man. This dude's still gonna hit these bombs out the park for you.
And another guy, like I said, the guy I wanted, Marcus Strowman. He's only 30. You can still get a good 5 or 6 years out of him. Man, I wish the Astros would push to sign this guy. I mean, James Click did say he was gonna push in free agency. They weren't scared to spend money. So what's up, Click? Let's spend some money, man. Let's go get Marcus Strowman, and man, let's send him to a 5-year, 4-year contract. Couple tier 3 players out there. You got Michael Conforto, Avisario Garcia, both outfielders, both young. They're 29 and 30. They posted good seasons last year.
Greinke.
Zach Greinke is also a tier 3 player that's available. Zach Greinke, you guys, in case y'all don't know, man, he's the king of that slow pitch. He'll kill you with that slow slider. You won't know it's coming, or it's coming too slow and you swing at it before. You know what I mean? Zach Greinke's the king of that. Another guy that's out there, man, Kenley Janssen.
I call it bluff. He ain't never seen Sway pitch.
Okay, outfielder.
Yeah, we should run that. It's a lot colder now.
I mean, I've been talking about it for about a month. I don't know when y'all gonna get your asses out there and do it. But anyways, Kenley Janssen, like I said, man, I'd like to see him. I would like to have him close for Houston. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, he's a clutch playoff closer. He's, another Aroldis Chapman. I would like to see Kenley Janssen in orange next year. Would be nice. Another player that's out there, 2 former Cubs, Anthony Rizzo and Kyle Schwarber, are both out there testing out free agency. Schwarber had a good season with the good rest of the season with the Red Sox. Wasn't good enough to beat the Astros, but Anthony Rizzo also had a pretty good end of the season with the Yankees. So we'll see what happens, man. I mean, they still got some gas in the tank. Gonna be good to see all that, man.
What's his name? Kinfolk, Kyle Seeger. He out there too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if they're related, but I know Kyle Seeger.
So.
No, I don't think so either. I was just making fun of him. But yeah,
Kinfolk.
because he set a career highs with 35 home runs last year, and so I'm surprised the Mariners didn't pick him up. So that's another guy out there who I'm like, man, he's an oldie, but he's still a goodie, like they say.
Yeah, I'm going to give you guys some honorable mentions over here. You got Jock Peterson, still a free agent. Tommy Pham, good outfielder. AJ Pollock's a decent outfielder also. George Soler Power is still a free agent. Who's going to sign him? Are they, it doesn't look like the Braves are looking to re-sign anybody, man. Are they going to re-sign, or what are they going to do? Are they going to keep that money and go and push some bigger players? We'll see what happens, man. It's going to be an interesting free agency, guys. A lot of good players out there. It's a lot of players can go everywhere.
Yeah, and then off season is where the champions are made. Like I said before, all the moves are made. This is where you build your team. This is where you really win. You build a foundation for this next season. So, like I said, I called out some few people or pitchers where whoever picks up these pitchers are gonna really mold their team into the next championship team.
I just want to throw out there also that all-star outfielder Cedric Mullins is now on the trade block. The Orioles officially put him on the trade block 2 days ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, the Orioles aren't a team that anybody should be scared of, but Cedric Mullins, man, he wants to go win a championship. He wants to go with a team that can contend in the playoffs. Cedric Mullins is a good outfielder, man. I mean, who needs an outfielder out there? I mean, I would like to see him in Orange over in Houston. We could use him.
We got an outfielder right here.
Yeah, they don't want this cannon arm.
Free agent right here.
Yeah, I got a cannon for an arm, so.
Had.
Nah, it's still there. I just don't throw as fast as I could.
Right.
Yeah, it won't get there. Put it like this: it went from like an 80-mile ball to like a 75. So, it's different, but it's yeah.
Yeah, but guys, that the Rule 5 draft is actually coming up. We don't, this. You wanna see who your team is gonna draft in the Rule 5 draft to see who they're gonna have in their farm teams. See who's gonna. I mean, because the farm teams are obviously important. Because you gotta think about it. If a player goes down, to injury, they go down to the farm teams. Your secondary teams, obviously the Skeeters or the Astros second team.
The Skeeters.
The reason I call the Skeeters, bro, is because their mosquito is a mascot.
No, I know.
In case you didn't know that.
In case I didn't know, the Skeeters won the championship last year.
Yeah, they did.
Nah, I've actually been to a few of their games, so.
I mean, Skeeters are a pretty good team, but we also have Corpus Christi over there. Is also one of the farm teams. But man, just keep an eye on that Rule 5 draft. See who your team's gonna draft in that one, man. Just see who's gonna come in and possibly come out and be a superstar. I mean, Randy Rosarena, Wander Franco, all those players were farm team players. So Jordan was obviously a farm team player also. So we'll see what happens, man. It's gonna be good. Gonna be a good off season. I'm ready for spring again. That's what I'm ready for.
You already ready for spring? We ain't even done with winter.
Man, I'm ready for baseball to come back already, man.
You ready for baseball, man?
It's because the Cowboys ain't going.
Shut up, bro. Nobody asked you where the Texans going. Nah, but anyways, go ahead and strike out that like button, sack that subscribe button, and duck a comment down below. Let us know how we did on the show today, guys. This is Macho Sports Flex reflexing out.
Yo.
Work again, what goes around comes around, cycle continuing, mind on my money, I'm all about dividends, only catch flight to you, all of your feelings, kid, bumping tips and Jxxy.R know that they feeling it, all in their mouth like a feeling is, go bring a dentist in, I've been tuned in like I'm off of that Ritalin, hop in that booth and start riddling,